purified. And sometimes challenging times are better opportunities. Because Dropadi was a devotee. So one could think, Dropadi was such a nice devotee. Why did she have to get insulted by Dushasana and Duryodhana in public that way? Why did she have to suffer like that? She remembered Krishna. She was married to Arjuna and Yudhisthira and Bhima, Nakula, Sahadev. So they were always talking about Krishna. They were always worshiping Krishna. So she was Krishna conscious. But the highest point of her Krishna consciousness is when she was being stripped by Dushasana. At that point, she was helpless. She was in such a crisis. Every day she would chant Krishna's names, but not like that particular day in that assembly. The challenge that she was in, she turned to every other situation, but she saw nothing else could save her. And she cried out, "Hey Krishna, hey Govinda," with such feeling. Sharanagati, with such a state of surrender. And Krishna appeared and protected her in such a way that even 5,000 years ago, we're always talking about her. If that didn't happen, Dropadi wouldn't be very important to us. Yes? Being the wife of the Pandavas is a nice thing. But how she called out Krishna's name and the miracle Krishna showed is what is the greatest event of Dropadi's life. So if we call Krishna's name with faith, with humility, and with feeling, then Krishna, who's always in his name, he reveals himself. Krishna tells us in the Gita, Yegatamam prapadyante tam stataiva bhajamyaham, that according to how we surrender to Krishna, that's how he will reciprocate. So in this case, if we chant the holy names kind of falling asleep, or thinking about so many other things, then we make some progress because at least we're chanting, and that's good. But if we really chant in this mood of Sharanagati, taking shelter, understanding with faith that this is the prime benediction that God has given us, then Krishna appears accordingly, reveals himself. And as Krishna reveals himself to us, naturally, the fire of our love for Krishna awakens. And the fire of that love, that bhakti, can burn away all of the miseries and sorrows and all of the selfish desires that are the cause of those sorrows. You see in the world, in Kali Yuga, when people are really selfish, they're usually so determined to get things done that oftentimes they become hugely successful. And that's the standard of success. But if we associate with devotees, we read Srila Prabhupada's books, then we're reminded of what real success actually is.